The grandfather was planning to release a mouse, but just as he was about to close the window, he heard a cat meow. That day, the grandfather hid behind the sofa and quietly observed the little mouse. The mouse ran all the way, climbed up the dining table along a storage bag, and found that the food there was all sealed. With no other choice, the mouse had to keep looking for something to eat. Suddenly, it spotted a strange box. The mouse circled around the box, sensed no danger, and then squeezed inside. The box slammed shut with a bang. The grandfather cheered excitedly. It turned out this was the trap he had set. He carefully moved the mouse using a newspaper and placed it outside the window. Just as he was about to leave, he heard the cat meow again. The grandfather had no choice but to bring the mouse back into the room. To his surprise, he then took out a fork, which he used to poke breathing holes for the mouse. Suddenly, the grandfather had an idea. He gathered a pile of food, filled a lid with some water, and quickly put them into the box. He also added some breadcrumbs, but to his surprise, the mouse threw them out. The grandfather slowly approached and gently opened the box. There he saw the proud little mouse. He pushed the breadcrumbs toward the mouse, but the mouse turned away. The grandfather then picked up the breadcrumbs and ate them right in front of the mouse, making a face of great enjoyment. The mouse was immediately tempted. The playful grandfather then conjured up a breadcrumb out of thin air. This time, the mouse let its guard down and accepted the grandfather's gesture. The grandfather reached out to pet its head, but the mouse, frightened, scurried away. The grandfather sighed deeply. He was lonely, and he desperately wanted a companion, even if it wasn't a human. That night, the grandfather slept on the sofa. The little mouse cautiously approached, slowly climbed onto the grandfather, and nibbled a breadcrumb. Their relationship had taken a step forward. With the mouse as a companion, the grandfather was no longer so lonely. If there are any elderly people living alone in your family, please be sure to spend more time with them.